Let's get brutally honest. Most of us are addicted to our screens. Phones, laptops, tablets, TVs, if it has a screen, we're glued to it. We scroll, we swipe, we binge, we refresh. And then we wonder why we're tired, anxious, distracted, and just empty. If you're feeling drained, if your mind is foggy, if you can't remember the last time you felt truly present, you're not alone. Today we're talking about something radical: unplugging. That's right, a digital detox. And before you roll your eyes, hear me out. This could be the reset your mind and soul have been begging for. Let's not sugarcoat it, our devices are running our lives. We wake up and check our phones before we even say good morning to the person next to us. We eat with one hand and scroll with the other. We can't even watch a movie without checking notifications. And here's where I get polarizing. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a full-blown epidemic. Think about it. When was the last time you went a whole hour, just 1 hour, without looking at a screen? For most people, the answer is never. We're so plugged in that we've forgotten what it feels like to be bored, to be still, to be alone with our thoughts. And let's be real, the tech companies want it that way. The more you scroll, the more money they make. Your attention is their product. But here's the over-the-top truth. If you don't take control of your screen time will take control of you. And it's already happening. Let's get even more real. All this screen time is wrecking our focus, our sleep, our relationships, and our happiness. Studies show that too much time online can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. We're more connected than ever, but we're also lonelier than ever. And here's the kicker. Most of what we see online isn't even real. It's filtered, edited, and curated to make us feel like we're missing out. We compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and it's exhausting. So what can you do? You can't just throw your phone in the ocean, though I bet you've thought about it. But you can take back control. You can choose to unplug, even if it's just for a little while. Let's go over the top for a second. Imagine your brain is like a phone battery. Every notification, every scroll, every video call is draining your charge. But unlike your phone, you can't just plug yourself in and recharge in 30 minutes. You need real rest. You need time away from the noise. Now, imagine what would happen if you gave your mind a break. If you turned off the screens even for a day. You'd start to notice things you've been missing. The sound of birds, the taste of your food, the way your body feels when you move. You'd remember what it's like to be alive, not just online. Sounds dramatic? Maybe. But sometimes you need to go over the top to make a real change. Let's get personal. Maybe you're a student who can't focus on homework because TikTok is calling your name. Maybe you're a parent who feels guilty for handing your kid a tablet just to get a moment of peace. Maybe you're just tired of feeling like your life is happening on a screen instead of in the real world. You're not alone. I've been there. I've lost hours to mindless scrolling, missed out on real conversations because I was too busy checking my phone, and felt that weird emptiness after a day spent online. But I've also felt the freedom that comes from unplugging even for a little while. Here's the secret. You don't have to quit technology forever. You just need to take breaks. A digital detox isn't about hating technology, it's about using it on your terms, not letting it use you. When you unplug, even for a few hours, you give your mind a chance to rest. You reconnect with yourself, with nature, with the people around you. You remember what it's like to be present, to be focused, to be truly alive. And the best part? You come back to your screens with more energy, more clarity, and more control. So, how do you actually do a digital detox? Here are some simple daily habits. Set screen-free times. Maybe it's the first hour after you wake up, or the last hour before bed. Protect that time. Turn off notifications. You don't need to know about every like, comment, or email the second it happens. Create tech-free zones. No phones at the dinner table, in the bathroom, or in bed. Replace screen time with real life. Read a book, go for a walk, cook a meal, call a friend, or just sit and do nothing. Try a full day offline. Pick one day a week to unplug completely. It'll feel weird at first, but you might just love it. Be intentional. Before you pick up your phone, ask yourself, why am I doing this? What do I really need right now? Start small. You don't have to go cold turkey. But every minute you spend unplugged is a minute you get back for yourself. Look, I know it's hard. The world is designed to keep you plugged in. But you are stronger than you think. You have the power to take back your time, your focus, and your happiness. You're not alone. Millions of people are struggling with the same challenges. And every day, people just like you are choosing to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what really matters. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. So here's your challenge. This week, pick one thing from this video and put it into practice. Maybe it's turning off your phone for an hour, having a screen-free dinner, or spending a day offline. Then come back and share your experience in the comments. Let's build a community of people who are choosing to unplug, recharge, and live more fully. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a break, and subscribe to Life Truth.